What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. You guys, I don't have a whole lot of time tonight. I really wasn't going to make actually any videos tonight because I just genuinely don't have time, but I saw how bullish Jesus Coin was, so I had to make a video. And if I'm going to make a video on Jesus Coin, I'm going to make a video on Bitcoin Cash. So shout out to the Dragon Riders on that note in the House of the Dragon. We haven't done much, right? And I'm using the Coinbase chart. Might as well use the old Binance chart here. We haven't done much, but we are moving up. Volume is increasing as we're moving up. We've got above average volume. That's nice to see. Looking at the daily RSI, reaching for the overbought, so not quite there, but more constructive, right? This is more productive behavior than either of the prior two times when we were up this high, right? We just went up and then down. Here we're testing the waters out and we're residing in them a little bit. So it'd be nice to see this thing continue to move up. If it moves down from here, it's fine. Just don't move. We don't want to move down like lower than 340 essentially. 4-hour basis looks really good, looks very healthy. Absolutely, right here we could see some kind of a move down, right? A higher low relative to this range here. But again, I think if we hold that like 440, 450 area, that's fine. We're at 450 or sorry, 340, 350 area. I don't know if I said 400 earlier, but I meant 340, 350. We're at 360 right now, so that's not too far away. On a weekly aspect, definitely in a very long form of consolidation right here, right? This one was kind of sideways moving. This one is sloped downwards. I believe that from a high to a low, we will break out of this and see new highs, right? And see prices anywhere from $936, $1,300, potentially as high as $2,500, though I am expecting something more between this $1,300 to $1,900 zone with a heavy emphasis on that $1,700 to $1,300 area by the end of the year. Right? I think this is what's starting it. I think that this is literally the beginning of something beautiful that is to come over the months. We'll see how it goes, but definitely off to a good start right now, sitting at about $360. We're looking to move up to 376 or higher with this move, right? We want to break through this golden ratio zone, right? Normally I would call just for an interaction, resistance, and then up, something like that. And we could see that. That's very normal. But the fact that we've had two highs up in this area before, if we were to break a little bit higher, I wouldn't imagine that we would stop here. Or if we stopped here, it would literally be like we consolidate just in this bubble and then we continue to move up. I wouldn't expect the normal retracement behavior. But we could see that, right? We could see this rejection here, support here, and then continuation. That could happen. It kind of comes in line nice with these lows. Something like that really could happen, but it's not what I'm expecting. 376 gives way. I'm expecting a move up past $400, up to 410, 430. If not by the end of the month, right? And we are on the 28th of September. We don't have much time to work with, right? We've got today, tomorrow, and the next day. If not by the end of the month, by the end of the first week of October. I think this is going to happen soon. I literally think we're like leaking, right? We're leaking bullishness, right? We tried to contain it for so long, right? We really tried to contain it here, and we're just leaking out. Soon it's going to just full on explode, and that's kind of what I'm expecting to happen very, very soon. So not a whole lot's changed. I feel like anybody who's watched my Bitcoin Cash videos over the past week, or at least the past couple of weeks, it's probably anything relative to this range here, it's probably similar to that. Not a whole lot's changed, but I just wanted to put this video out there to refresh the mind as to what the game plan is over the coming days and over the coming weeks. Like when I say coming weeks, I mean like the next 3 days to the next 2 weeks. Like it's happening right now, guys. At least I think it is. So bullish times ahead, bullish on the 4-hour, bullish on the daily. Not bullish yet on the weekly, though overall I am bullish on the weekly overall, but I'd like to get this thing above the 50. If we can move up by the end of this week in the next 2 days, if we can move up in the next 2 days, not in a week and 2 days, just in the next 2 days by the end of this week, if we can move up past that golden ratio area, that 376 zone, and close above there, I think that would get us above this 50. If not, maybe we'd have to close a little higher. Hopefully I'm right in assuming that when we get above that 376 zone, that would just rocket us up to that $400 area. So maybe by the end of this week we can close above that 50. If not, if we don't, that's okay. I would assume next week or very soon we're going to. And again, I think the weekly on Bitcoin Cash, the weekly RSI, the 50 level is something that is respected a lot more than it is on the daily, right? We see respect in this area time and time again. And here it's a little bit disrespected, but still in the area nonetheless. That's a little bit, like support just above it. It's not completely well respected there, but a lot more respected than the daily. I certainly would expect that a close above the 50 would promote what we're looking for. And what we're looking for is the next move. And that next move will be something miraculous, I think, at least for a kind of year-end finale. But that's all I got, you guys. I don't got anything else I want to add. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I don't think there's anything new, man. Right? Other than we're just moving up, which is nice, but like that's great. Like we look so good. We don't have to move down. It would make sense. It really would make sense to find a higher low here. It just looks so uniform. We could just move up. We don't need to move down. This thing's going to move up sooner or later, though, like a lot more than it's moving down. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I guess any day traders, good luck, But I wouldn't try to mess with this thing too much because you might miss the boat if you're not holding it, and it might just not be worth messing around with. I don't know. Unless you have experience. If you have experience, do what you want to do. But I think the thing to be doing right now for the average investor out there, especially the new investor out there, just buy and hold, man. Buy and hold. I wouldn't even wait for a dip right now. We're at 360. I would just buy it now. We're below 400, man. We're below these closing lows. We're below that closing high. We're below $1,000. It's a great time to buy, man. Really, it's a great time to buy at 360 right now. So maybe it moves down to that 340, 350 area. Maybe it doesn't, whatever. I'm running in circles at this point, you guys, so I'll end it there, I think. Yeah, I could see us moving down a little bit to start the day off. Maybe even today as a whole is a red day, but over the days, over the weeks, it's going up. And maybe what we do is like we move down at first a little bit and then we move up just like immediately. I don't know. Yeah. Hell of an ending, you guys. I've got the intros down. I just don't have the endings down yet, but we'll get there, man. This is my second year as of now. Yeah, I think this is this makes it 2 years that I've been doing the YouTube channel. Not 2 years that I've been doing technical analysis. No, that's like 8 years. But 2 years that I've been doing the YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. You would think I would have the outros figured out by now, but we'll get to it. Anyways, take care, you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.